Hey guys, it's Miss Carosa. Welcome to the 6th week of remote learning. Looks like you guys are doing really great on the IXL website, which is awesome. I think that I'm really impressed by that. It's pretty good practice as long as you can get into it, um, but this is going to be a little bit tougher. So if you get to a stopping point after like 15 minutes or so, and you're stuck, no problem. Just stop and move on. Okay. I'm just gonna teach you some of these things. I'm not gonna ask you to be responsible for some of the algebra stuff. Okay. So because you learned about lines last week and rays, now we're gonna put some numbers that are involved in the lines. Okay. So if you know the two or more segment lengths, like small pieces, you can figure out the total by adding them. Okay, that sounds really complicated. It's really not that bad. Okay, so if I am telling you that QR, which is this line, is 15, the inches or units or whatever they tell you, and that RS is 8, all you have to do is add them. Okay, 15 plus 8 is 23. So the line segment QS, which is the big guy, the total, is just this plus this. Okay, now that you see it, it probably should make sense. Okay, so 23. All right. If you know the total length and one of the other small ones, you would subtract whatever you know from the largest one that you know to get whatever the other piece is. Okay, so for example, FG, which is this little guy here, is 4. FH, which is the total, is 14. So we would take 14, subtract 4, and get 10. So 4 plus 10 equals 14. Make sense? So it's kind of like you're figuring out the missing piece. It's almost like you're writing an algebraic expression that says 4 plus x, because we don't know it, equals 14. So 4 plus 10 equals 14. That's how the algebra is going to come in. Okay? So that's like the first 2 levels on the IXL this week. Okay? If you get up to there, I'm really pretty happy. Okay? If you want to continue, what I want you to do is they have next level up is where they kind of tell you what's going on with like a word problem. It'll say on a line segment, S is between R and T, and then it will give you measures. Okay? So the first part that I want you to be concerned with is where they tell you where that line segment and those points are. Okay? They're usually going to be alphabetical. So like RST, that kind of makes sense. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, between R and T. So here's my R, here's my T, and S is somewhere in between. It doesn't matter where. You can put it in the middle. It doesn't matter. Okay? So then they're going to give you this information. So if RS equals 13.2 and ST equals 16, what is RT? Okay, so you're going to put that stuff, label it, and put it in your drawing. Okay, so if RS is 13.2, RS, I labeled it here, and ST is 16, so ST, what is RT? So it looks like they're going to ask you to add. So I did it by hand. You can do it on the calculator, either one. 29.2 is the whole total length. Okay? Feel like that is going to be okay, easy and okay. Just make sure if you are not great at adding decimals, use a calculator. That's okay. Okay? All right. The last part, and I don't really expect you guys to go crazy on this, but if you're interested, this is where the algebra part comes in. Okay? All right. So a lot of times they want you to figure out what x is in the scheme of things. Okay, so they're telling you that JK is 6. Okay, no variables here. KL is 7x, and they drew this picture for you, so you don't have to be drawing your own on this one. JL is 9x. So what is KL? So we know that KL is already 7x, but we want to know an actual number without a variable. Okay, so because we know that to add the total, or to get the total, we add the two pieces together. We're going to make an equation that states that 6 added to 7x equals what the total is. Okay, so now, if I look, I have 6 plus 7x equals 9x. So now I have something to work with, okay? So if you're looking at this equation, you can combine like terms, okay? There's a 7x here and a 9x here, but because the 7x and the 9x are on different sides of the equation, you have to do the opposite operations. This is positive here, so it means that you're going to subtract it here. I just rewrote it over here. So 7x minus 7x and 9x minus 7x, obviously these two guys are going to cancel. You're going to subtract here. You're bring down your 6. Your 6 equals 2x. Okay? You're not finished yet. The x is being multiplied by the 2. The opposite of multiplication is division, so you're going to divide by 2. Divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so x equals 3. Okay? They didn't ask you what x was equal to. We wanted to figure out what KL was equal to. So we already know that my x is 3, so we're going to plug in the 3 for x, and I wrote it down here. So 7x, I made sure that my 3 was in parentheses because it wouldn't be 73, it's 7 times that 3, and 7 times 3 is 21. So KL is 21. By the way, 21 plus 6 is 27. So you would be able to also figure out what the x is over here. We already know that that's 3. 9 times 3 is 27. This whole thing, when you added it together, it was also 27. And that's okay if it is confusing. If you make sure that you come into tomorrow's class meeting, I can explain this a little bit further, but that in case you miss something, you have an actual videotape lesson. Alright guys, I will see you guys tomorrow morning.